You know what, guys? I am sick of this. Well, I've had enough. Goodbye, cruel world. I'm saying goodbye to this world. Well, goodbye, world. Just kidding. Okay, that went so much more poorly than I had intended it for the game. Hello, guys. As you can see, I was trying to be a bit different with the start of this episode, and trying to make a cool little entrance by falling out of the thing from such a long jump, but apparently it didn't work too well because I actually died twice while trying to do that. And the one time I did, I kind of did it properly. I was looking down a bit so you could actually see the water, so it kind of kills the surprise a bit. But, as you can see, I've been doing a fair bit of work on this tree farm. I have mined out all. This is the right room size, as you can see, the room below it. And I believe this is big enough. Like there's 3 there, plus this one, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe you need 8 blocks in the ceiling for trees to grow to the correct height and get the smaller trees without any of the big branches. But I actually forgot to go grab my clay before starting this because I didn't realize I was trying to attempt that jump and completely forgot about it. So, 1 second. That's actually so much quicker than having to climb down the ladders. But as you can see, I've got my... Damn it, just as I was about to start recording, I got interrupted. Oh well. As you can see, I don't have much red wool, well, not wool, clay on me, so I'm only going to do a little bit of this, and then I'm going to break away and go get some more red stained clay, and then we should be good. Was there a pillar in that corner? I forget. Yes, there was. So I just kind of messed that up. No biggie though. I'll just undo this. Okay, I'll just put some cobblestone in there to fill that back up, and also to remind me that there's a pillar there. But what I thought about doing here for this design is basically to reverse the design that we had going below us. Like instead of having red wool around the outside and yellow in the middle, I'm going to have yellow around the outside and red in the middle. And then I think that will give an interesting look. Like the... But, yeah. Well, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the roof yet. I don't know if I'll be doing that today, or whether I'll be completing the tree farm first and doing the roof later. But my objective today is to... Oops. My objective today is to get at the very least, the walls done and remove this floor. That's why I'm doing these walls first, because if I remove the floor straight away, it'll make it harder to do all these walls, and I'll have to pillar up all the time in order to do that. And I'd much rather Alright guys, sorry for the brief interruption there before I got, well, not interrupted, but there was some noise in the background and I didn't want you guys to hear that, so I turned off the recording. That's kind of why I was a little quiet there. I was wondering if my microphone could pick it up, but since I was only gonna do one more of these anyway, and then cut away, I figured to, instead of cutting away again and coming back and then cutting away, I figured just to do it while I was off screen. So now all the walls are done. I think it's looking good. But before I start removing the floor, I want to do the walls. Well, not the walls, the roof. And I decided whilst I was away what colors I'm gonna do that. I'm figuring I'm gonna mimic the floor below us. So it's gonna be like this again. Because I think that will offer some interesting things. Only except in the middle here, where the poles were last time. I'm probably gonna put brown clay for now. But when I can, after I go to the nether, I am going to put redstone lamps in there. Because I'm pretty sure you need glowstone or something to make those. I don't make them very often. And I don't think I can make them now. And that will help light this place. You see, honestly, I'm not very fond of torches. If at all possible, I like to hide lighting and get rid of torches altogether. But right now, I'm not really in the position where I can hide lighting, so that's why I haven't hidden any lighting yet. But this is pretty standard, as you can see. So how you guys all been today? I've been doing pretty well myself. I've been in a recording mood lately. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, I think that's a good thing. Means you guys are probably gonna get a lot of episodes. Though honestly, I'm not where I want to be with the series yet. Like, my plan was to start on New Year's, and then from New Year's onwards to post one episode every day, which didn't really happen, so I'm kind of behind. Like, I should have been 22 episodes in by now if everything had gone to plan. And it didn't. But I can't really help that, can I? Though I do still wish to make up those episodes that I did miss. Every single one of them, which is like about 14 episodes. Which is kind of crazy, I guess, but I'll find a way. Yeah, I think when you set your mind to something, and then you have to carry it out, even if there are shortcomings. You know, if you don't do so well on one day, you have. I don't believe in just saying, "Oh, that's a bad day." Oh well, it's my belief is always that oh, you should have done that much that day, and if you're not, you're behind, and therefore you have to make it up somewhere along the lines. Which might be a kind of hard way of thinking, but that's just how I am. In some ways, it gives me motivation to not miss other days, because then I've got to work twice as hard on other days to catch up. And this bit's going to be really hard because of this canyon. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to pillar up here. I wanted to avoid it, but I can't really. Let's get rid of the red for now. As you can see, I did a lot of resource gathering off screen so that I could get enough that I wouldn't have to go resource gathering again. Though honestly, I'll probably I'm thinking of cutting away again anyhow, simply because this is going to take a while. Though it's probably not the most repetitive of things, but still. I might have to cut away soon anyhow, because it sounds like there's a storm coming. So I don't know if I'll get through all this episode before that comes. Which sucks, because I usually upload this immediately after I'm done with the editing of the episode. Actually, I'm kind of funny. I do the editing of the episode as I'm making the episode. It sounds bizarre. But like, when I do a cutaway or something, I put what I have got so far into the episode so that I can see how much I've done. And then I can decide if what I'm going to cut out and then what I'll need. I think it works pretty well that way. Whereas if I was just to record for say like 2 hours and record it all, or an hour, would probably be more likely. It would be hard to say I'd have to sit through all the footage right now and then decide, oh, well, this was good, that was terrible, I have to get rid of this and whatnot. And what if a lot of it was really good? I guess I could make 2 episodes or something out of it then, but I find this is just the better way. But then I guess it comes down to personal preference, really. I think I'm going to cut away now, because even though there's still a lot of this left to do, if I was just planning to do a roof today, that would be good. But I want to get the floor done as well, and I'll at least show some of that. So I don't want to take up 20 minutes doing this and then put this into a second episode, because that would be really boring. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this roof now. And the next time you'll see it, it'll be done like magic. I finally got all of the roof done, it seems. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. Then, roofs are always a pain, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But now I am going to start removing the floor here, because this is the final step. You might notice I've taken out all of the pillars from the room beneath. That's because they look kind of strange when I tried to make them go all the way up to the ceiling. They were just kind of so numerous and so lanky looking, so that they seemed really out of place. But yeah, because of that, I decided to get rid of them altogether. Really, they were more... I only originally put them in as more of a point of reference for what I was doing, so that I wouldn't mess up the squares, because it's really annoying to be one square out. This shouldn't take too long, I don't think. It seems to be going by speedily. If I do have to get more picks, I probably will leave it there though, because we're getting pretty close on time. In fact, after this pick breaks, I'm gonna pick up all that stuff. Yeah. Not that the cobblestone's important, but the torches could be pretty useful. I don't really like, even if it is just cobblestone, I don't really like not picking it up, even though I probably have more than enough cobblestone that I'll never need it. But you never know when you might need it. And it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, as the saying goes. You might also notice I put dirt in, that's where the trees are going to be going. I could also put trees in the other yellow spots, but I think the number around the outside I've got is good. I counted and there was like 24 of them, so yeah, it's not bad at any rate. You should think about the trees are probably going to be about 6 blocks tall with the trunk, so 6 times 24, that's you're looking about 130 something, I'd guess. I don't know, I don't really want to do the math right now. Of course, I'm actually pretty good at math, but that's besides the point. Who wants to do math when they don't have to? And look at that, we've almost cleared all of this side of the room with just one pick. Well, one pick and a bit. I didn't think it'd go this well, honestly. I thought I was probably going to need to make, you know, like 7, 8 picks. But then it's only one layer. So that's probably why. I've been mining 2 layers at a time up till this point. So it's no wonder why it feels quicker. And would you look at that? Another pick gone. I don't think one pick's gonna be enough, so I'll probably have to... I don't know how long I've been recording for either since I started this part. So if there's going to be some abrupt cuts, you'll have to excuse me. I think one pick's not gonna cut this. Because each one of these stone picks mines 132 blocks. Don't quote me on that. But that, I think that's how many. I know it's just a little over 2 stacks. Because I've been mining 2 stacks at a time for ages. I'll come to think of it, I never got rid of the pillars around the central part. Maybe I'll be able to work them in somehow. Or just get rid of them. Don't know. It just really didn't look any good having pillars that were, you know, 9 blocks tall, so 3 spaces apart. And I could have made the pillars like 3 or 4 blocks tall, but since there's no floor, then they're not really accomplishing anything. Which would look weird. I mean, who puts a pillar in the middle of a floor for no reason at all? I think it's gonna take 2 more picks after this one to finish this off. Which I'm glad it's not gonna take very long. I've been hard at work today. It took a while to do the walls, and not so much the walls themselves, but then I didn't have enough materials, so I had to go get those, and then I had to do the roof, which took like an hour by itself. Not to mention I had to get materials for that too. So it's been a pretty long day in terms of mining things out. And what mining things out, I don't mind. It's actually kind of relaxing, I guess, in a way. Once it gets past a certain point, it gets from being, relaxing to annoying. And I think it was just starting to hit that limit today. 'Cause I am beat, man. So I am going to end this episode here, and I'll do the rest of this off screen. And the next episode, this will all be done, and we'll start working on something else, which will be interesting. But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, I hope you leave a like, comment if you want to, and hopefully you'll subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.